Post-election anger exploding on the streets of Port-au-Prince. This was the fourth consecutive day of protests since the vote, but as numbers swelled on Thursday, tensions reached a level not seen in Haiti's capital in many weeks. UN troops were powerless to keep the crowds back. At times, the city centre looked more like a war zone, sending street vendors scurrying for safety. You see the protesters are trying to block the road by laying down these big metal litter bins to try to stop the police from following the crowd down the street. In a country on the edge, frustrations over a flawed election are taking on a new tone.
Now they try to give us a fake president, fake Senate, fake deputy. The people Haitians say no. Now we want revolution.
Meanwhile, some leading candidates are still backing the process. One of them gave Al Jazeera an insight as to why when she told us that the UN's head of mission had informed her as early as Monday that she was ahead in the vote. He told you were leading?
He told me that, but at that moment, yes. I suppose that he had evidence that on Monday morning I was leading.
But it seems MANIGAT wasn't the only candidate to be told she was ahead. Michel Martelly is another leading contender who has reversed his position on declaring the election void. And contacted by Al Jazeera, his campaign team also confirmed they were told by the UN on the very same day that he was leading the race too. For many Haitians, this is business as usual with election politics. Even the revelation that Washington was aware Haiti's incumbent president would try to orchestrate the vote in favour of his candidate hasn't come as a surprise.
Well, it's a fact. So they're just relating a fact. Okay? Everyone here knows that this is what happened. Everyone knew was going to happen.
Amid rumours of backroom deals being made with the international community and complaints that foreign powers are lending legitimacy to a fraudulent vote, the anger on the streets is palpable and looks certain to grow as the crisis continues. Sebastian Walker, Al Jazeera in Port-au-Prince, Haiti.